For more than 40 years, PCPA has brought its professional theater productions from Santa Maria to Solvang.
Once again, that tradition is continuing this year with the start of its summer season this weekend. KCOY 12's Dave Alley is live in Solvang with a preview of the show.
Now, hi, Scott and Paula. I am on stage in the Solvang Festival Theatre. This beautiful 700-seat outdoor facility is located in the heart of downtown Solvang. Now, as you look around this set, it is all ready to go. There will be a show here tonight. One of the great classics of all time, in fact. Now, as I walk around here, I can tell you that this is as close as I'm ever going to get to a starring role in live theater. I'm going to leave that up to the professionals at PCPA. They'll be right on this stage in just a couple of hours to kick off what promises to be a spectacular 2015 summer season. It's a theatrical experience like no other. A night under the stars at the Solvang Festival Theatre.
Oh, it's such a magical experience there because, you know, you have just that open air and that beautiful night sky over, and it just makes the show expand.
Built in 1974, the theater welcomes back PCPA for its annual summer season.
It's an incredible way to spend a summer evening, which makes it very special.
There's really not a bad seat in the house. You have a great view no matter where you sit. You feel like you could reach out and touch the action happening right down on the stage.
There's something about the audience all sitting there, all experiencing the same elements that kind of brings them a little closer.
I'd be equally as willing for the dentist.
Raising the curtain on the summer season is the musical masterpiece, My Fair Lady.
Beautiful music, really great dancing. I mean, the staging of this it explodes. It's funny. This is the wittiest musical ever written.
Featuring some of the most iconic songs in Broadway history, the production is described as a complicated romantic story about unconventional relationships.
It's just a wonderful sneak into this very, very unique relationship between primarily these two characters, and how that relationship affects the rest of their world.
After earning rave reviews during its month-long run in Santa Maria, My Fair Lady is ready to be enjoyed again outside by the whole family.
This is material that young and old can appreciate and find something from and really be elevated by.
My Fair Lady will be here in Solvang starting this weekend through July 12th. Then Man of La Mancha, another Broadway classic, takes over. That will go from July 17th through August 16th. Then it's Peter and the Starcatcher. That's the adult prequel to Peter Pan. That goes from August 21st through September the 13th. If you haven't been here before and seen a performance in this theater, you got to come by this summer and check it out. You will certainly not be disappointed. I guarantee you that. Reporting live in Solvang, Dave Alley, KCOY 12, Central Coast News.
Maybe you should cast Dave in a role in that. Never too late for that, Dave.
He looks at home on stage.
All right, thank you for that.
PCPA is all set to begin its 41st summer season in Solvang this weekend.
They've already got us singing around here, all the tunes, and they will do it with one of the most beloved Broadway classics ever. KCOY 12's Dave Alley is live in the Festival Theatre to tell us about the show and what's in store at the theater for the next 3 months. What a great lineup, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Scott and Paula. We are just off stage here in the Solvang Festival Theatre. The crew right now, they are working hard to get this place ready to go because in just over an hour and a half, the curtain's going to rise on My Fair Lady. It's the first of 3 shows for PCPA's summer season, and what a great way to begin. This show played in Santa Maria inside the Marion Theater last month, and to say that it received great reviews would be a tremendous understatement. Rave reviews across the board for My Fair Lady. Now, to talk about the show and the entire summer season. We've got the man that certainly knows both. That would be Mark Boer, the Artistic Director of PCPA, who joins me right now. Thanks for joining us here tonight.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, we've got a great summer season here inside the Solvang Festival Theatre. What's the excitement like with PCPA when you do move down here to Solvang?
You know, this time of year is always just so magical for us. The plays are fantastic up in Santa Maria. That's sort of our home artistically always. But and the play is the star, but there's something about doing it under the stars that makes it really magical. It's that extra element where we all sit here under the same sky and enjoy a great play. You know, this, of course, My Fair Lady, one of the great musicals of all time, based on George Bernard Shaw's wonderful play Pygmalion. But there's just something special when we're all sitting out here together.
Yeah, the theater here, it's just spectacular. If you've never been here before, it's under the trees. Like you said, the weather's usually very cooperative, gets a little chilly at night, but it really does provide a different environment than the Marion Theater, which is a tremendous venue itself.
Right. I think if you come well prepared, you're going to come and be comfortable, but it is brisk, and it'll be very warm during the days down here and cool at night. But to me, that's part of the magic of the experience, is that there's something about the fact that anything can happen outside, and that's the way that the live theater should always feel, is that there's this sense of pretentiousness that anything could happen at any moment. That's certainly heightened out here when we're outside altogether.
And My Fair Lady, a Broadway classic, one of the most beloved Broadway productions of all time. You've got it here. Your director, Michael Jenkinson, said there's a little bit, anytime you do a production, a little bit of a new twist. And tell us what the audience will see when they come out and watch this show.
Well, the great thing about live theater is it's always fresh. And the thing, that's the incalculable thing, is that you're going to see something breathed into life where you may know the story, you may love the movie like so many of us do. I think you're going to see really amazing performances by our resident company and several of our wonderful guests that are coming in this summer. You're going to see the point of view of this particular group of artists in response to this material. And so there's part of me that says, well, I don't know if you can precisely say exactly what's different, but you're going to see the point of view of this particular set of artists and their point of view about the piece.
Thanks, Mark. And it was amazing. I saw a good portion of it on Wednesday. It's amazing. The rave reviews that it gained in Santa Maria, well deserved. Now, after My Fair Lady, which begins this weekend, will run through July 12th. There's Man of La Mancha as well, another Broadway classic. That will go from July 17th through August 16th. After that, you've got Peter and the Starcatcher. That's the adult prequel to Peter Pan. That starts here on August 21st. Will run through September 13th. So you've got a couple of months here to come out. If you've never been out here before, you've got to spend an evening. The Solvang Festival Theatre, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. PCPA.org, that's the place to go for all the info. If you need to come out here, I certainly urge you to do so. Reporting live in Solvang, Dave Alley, KCOY 12, Central Coast News.
Thanks very much, Dave. Paula, you were just saying the same thing as Mark. You bring a sweater when you go out there.
Bring a sweater, because even in the summer it's chilly, as Jason can tell us. But, you know, try it. I was telling you, Scott, that it's one of those things where you go there and you think, I'm so lucky to be living on the Central Coast.
Not many places you can go outside and see a show like that.